One take, one take. This is NBA One Take. One take for your head. This is one take for your brain. Yo, it's NBA One Take. And of course, you can subscribe on YouTube for your latest NBA content and everything. It's NBA One Take, man. It's April 2nd, 2019. Games last night. 2 games. First things I gotta talk about is Warriors versus Nuggets. Now this was just a game, even though it's towards the end of the season. Teams are still trying to place themselves jockey for playoff positioning. And the Nuggets really want that first seed, but they've been here and there miss. And go up against the Dubs, put yourself in a position where you want to take down a chance to send a statement. Because the statement you want to send, the statement you want to put out there is that you're ready. You want to put yourself in a position that you're ready to beat them. You're ready to oversee them, even though this is all new to you. Ladies and gentlemen, it didn't happen. It did not happen. They was getting blown out. KD, Boogie was getting it going. And, you know, Steph, him and Clay didn't have too great of a night. They both combined for 30. But their movement and the way they was playing was crazy. They was just out of their element. Jokić's lack of aggression shows again. Just having me questioning certain things. And I just hate when the guys, all these things, is like saying Jokić was a possible MVP candidate. In the name of Senator Clay Davis, what he used to say from The Wire, okay? Throw that out the window. Back then, now, and whatever. I'm not saying he can't be an MVP. Hey, anybody, not saying anybody, but stuff happens. Like I said, there's a new age of writers. They feel a certain type of way about certain things. They post whatever they want to post. And that's the way it is. KD got tossed, thrown out the game because of a stupid call the refs made, and he was pissed off. And he asked them about it, and he kept saying something, and they threw him out. And this has been quite the narrative of the Warriors. They keep getting thrown out the games because of their frustration with the refs. It's been like this for a while now, and it's like just looking at them as complainers and even complaining too much. Just who? What is out to get you guys? Just who? But they not. They don't complain about calls. Somebody's holding them, somebody's pushing them. They go to the basket. They was pushed. It was probably pushed on their hip. It's just, so they just do, and it's. I'm not saying people don't, man. Listen, I'm not saying players don't complain about calls. Everyone done. Shit, they don't. If people say Jordan never complained about it, you got guys like Skip Bayless say he never complained about calls. Because Skip, you was in awe of him that you saw him like Jesus and he did no wrong. Jordan would complain about calls, he would yell at the refs, and he would damn near not get no text. He'd be like, come on, and then yell at them, clapping in their face, blow the damn whistle. I mean, he'd get a tag here and there, but the way he used to do it. Kobe, the same thing. I mean, as the league got a little softer with certain things, and Kobe his text start to go up when he used to complain, and you know, when they stop biting, when Kobe goes to the basket and say, hey, and then they stop blowing the whistle. What are you calling for? What are you yelling for? And shout outs to Kobe, you know you got that from me, but we'll leave that alone. I'll tell y'all that story a long time ago. Trust me. Nah, but we, just going back to this game. Jokic and Millsap, guys is not ready. They was not ready. Not ready for this game. I'm not saying it's going to cost Mike Malone his job, but I'm telling you, the last time the Nuggets was in the playoffs and they was playing the Warriors, not these same Warriors, because when Purple was there was Clay and Steph, and Draymond was coming off the bench. He didn't have a big role, and Mark Jackson was the coach. Now, when they played, I remember Clay had his breakout game. That's what they was like, what the hell? Also, this is who they trained Monte Ellis for. Steph was doing him. They had David Lee. Bogut. And they beat them to go to the second round. A 6 seed beat the 3rd seed. They won 50-some games. I think George Karl won Coach of the Year. And that's when Iguodala was on the team and they signed with the Warriors. The next thing, that's when George Karl said Iguodala was the damn mole. It's the reason why they lost. Can I say the same thing can happen to these Nuggets? Hell yeah. They may run against the Clippers. They may run against the Spurs. If the Blazers fall, they may run against the Blazers. I definitely think they're gonna, those teams could beat them? Hell yeah, they could beat them. The guys was really pumping them, and you know, some guys was just saying, oh, they not. Yo, listen, you can't crown them on what you see in a regular season and even analyze the damn game, because the playoffs is totally different. The playoffs will expose you. There's no back-to-backs. There's no back-to-backs. They're game planning you already. This is when coaches got to make their money. You know that's when coaches really make their money, when they go to the postseason. Got a big screen on you, on everything that you do. Everyone is there. All the coaches, all the scouts, everyone is there. This is a collective effort to defeat you. And that's what's gonna happen to the Nuggets, man. I'm telling you, the Nuggets gonna be in trouble with the playoffs. I love Mike Malone. Like I said, I love Mike Malone. Mike Malone was actually on that damn, he was on the staff when they beat the Nuggets. And he was there preaching and coaching on the sidelines with Mark Jackson, got his damn hands folded. And I keep telling y'all about Mark Jackson as a head coach. This is the reason why, one of the reasons why he don't have a job. He had great assistants that did what they had to do. I'm not questioning his head coaching, but I'm talking about in tight situations and game and X's and O's, things like that. He wasn't the best at it. And they all saw it. Jerry West saw it. Nuggets is in trouble. I'm telling you that. I'm not just gonna go by this game. They was getting blown up. Listen, I'm telling you the Nuggets is in trouble coming to postseason. Let's go to James Harden and the Rockets. They beat the Kings. I mean, Kings is out the playoffs. You know, they had an impressive season. But Harden was cooking. Him and PJ Tucker, he was knocking down some and playing good. And Eric Gordon had 19 points. Chris Paul don't have a great game. The Kings doing badly. Did a little some off the bench. I don't know why he don't start. They got to fix that up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they want him not. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Like I said, I know Dave Yeager. You know. I just know Dave Yeager. He did what he did at Memphis to get Lionel Hollins out. It was crazy, but hey. Sometimes that's how assistants get head coaching jobs. You gotta oversee and speak to them. Like, people know what you're doing, and then management sees that and they get rid of you. Harden had a big night, 36 points, double-double. He's looking to get that MVP. And move his team up. He wants that MVP. He wants to be back-to-back MVP. He wants that kind of momentum to take his team to get that championship. That's what Harden wants for his legacy. Harden wants that championship bad. Somebody, close friends of mine told me that know him. The man's obsessed with that championship. He wants it. And he wanted to go through the Warriors to do it. He said if that don't happen, he needs it. He needs that championship badly. He's obsessed with it. What are we gonna do? It's gonna be a tough road. Playoffs is coming down the wire. Big events coming up. WrestleMania, we watching that. Final Four as well. Maybe I'll throw a vid out there for my wrestling fans and NCAA heads. I'll throw a vid out there. Probably, but you know, it's NBA Onetake. But got a kind of thing. You know, I did them Nipsey Hussle. I talk some pop culture. I can talk some stuff. But I don't want to do that kind of vid. I don't want do those kind of things, because then it gets a little opinionated, as well as mine, but get a little crazy. And comments and mentions, people people saying other stuff, and then I gotta put people in their place, and I'm not going back and forth with people about that. I already do that with the NBA when I try to educate as well about the game, how it's supposed to be played, how you coach it, how guys supposed to do this. But we'll leave that alone. It's NBA Onetake. It's Pretty Boy Lake, and I'm out.